Loved it. And I know that people are very careful to say the difference between a movie and a film. You ever notice that? People who are really into film. Right? It's like, that was a nice movie. You're like, oh, you didn't think it was a film. Yeah. It's popcorn entertainment, you know? That's a movie. Let's go to the movies. Let's go see something we don't have to pay attention to the whole time. Which is a type of experience that we want. Sometimes we just want to go to the movie theater and be idiots. And I will say, when I was visiting my grandma in Cleveland, and it was when Ghostbusters 2 came out. Is that the one with Bobby Brown? Anybody remember? Yes. Is it 2? Yeah. So, and I went to my grandma's local movie theater, all black audience. I grew up mostly like 98% white area, right? Where my mother's white but French. So it was like I didn't really have any normal, I wasn't associated to anything like standard. And so I was always like observing in a way, you know, like hanging out and observing. And so when I went to Cleveland, I was just used to, you know, going to a movie theater, everyone's quiet. For the most part, except for the crunching. And you watch it. And they were in it. They were in the film. And at first I was like, this sucks. And then I was like, no, this is fucking amazing. This is great. The whole audience. It's not like just, you know, it's like if it's one or two people, it's annoying. When it's the whole audience, like, it feels like Rocky Horror Picture Show or something like that. But it's a new movie that no one's seen. There's something really awesome about that. Now that usually happens in movies, not at films. Okay, films are different. If you go to a film, you have to like feel the weight of your body kind of like sink into your chair a little bit. And then you find a position that allows you to disassociate from your body. Totally different, but still pretty hardcore. There's some films that are foovies, right? Or mills. They ride the line between movies and film. So if you go to see a foovie or like a film, right? Natural Born Killers. It's kind of in the middle, isn't it? You know, it's like it is kind of absurd in its presentation, but it also is very heavy and thought-provoking later, way later. So I'm proud to announce Natural Born Killers Part 2, I'm working on with John Bautista. And I think it's gonna be cool. You're gonna come into the film. My goal is like when you guys, specifically because I want most of this audience to come to that movie. There's a few people. But most of this audience, I want to be the first audience to see it when it comes out, especially in the test screenings, because I think it's going to be important. And I want you to be on the lookout for two things. One, a giant mouse that's been strategically placed in a very confusing scene. Two, I want you to notice that some scenes were on green screen and everything was added by hand afterwards in post-effects for no reason at all. I want you to notice those two things, and that will be kind of key to unlock the full experience of the movie. Okay, so moving on, I want to do this song. This is one of the songs that's going to be featured in the film. Now, some of you guys remember the song from the first Natural Born Killers, which was I'm a natural born killer, and I'm walking the hillside after dawn. And I've got my wild garrote, and I've got my gun for the shot, and I don't think that I'll be home for dinner tonight. I'm a whisperer of a man inside a city. I can wear my glasses so comfortably. When I do my best, it ain't so good. And then they say I should have done differently, but now, just killer. You remember that song, right? Keep that in mind. So I looked at the theme of that song and kind of rewrote it in structured. So let's check this again. Let's see if I can get it right. Stop.